Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see what we can do with this. I think we're going 141.4. Going with a background colour, I wonder, it's got a lot of bright colours on it already, so I'm not sure which colour. I think we're going with magenta, and this will be a funny, it's not a funny one, but it's an interesting one. It's a bit of my own history, so we're just going to see what we can do with this. Okay, let's see what we have. It is. So, Link Housing, no place like home. Yeah, Link Housing helped me out before I got this housing department unit that I'm currently occupying. These guys gave me interim housing, so I wasn't on the street, or I wasn't sleeping in dangerous accommodation or whatever, wherever else I could find to sleep if I could. I probably would have been on the street the way that things were. So, but there's not enough of these housing setups to help many people. There's just not enough. The real estate industry must step up. If I was a fucking real estate mogul, if I was pulling billions or millions of dollars a year, I'd put aside most of my money and I'd create places like this. This wasn't the greatest place to live. I had to live with someone that had really bad hygiene problems, but it was better than being on the street. But basically, we need more of this kind of enterprise, and we need more real estate agents taking up the fight against homelessness. I just don't understand how they can go home at night to their well-warmed and well-fed households, and while many people, very vulnerable people, are living on the street. But homelessness is not just about living on the street. A lot of people, homelessness can be defined that you could be living couch surfing on friends' houses. You know, you can't afford to pay rent because the rent is exorbitant, so you stay at your friend's house. It's better than living on the street. Living in a car is another version of homelessness. If you've got a car, you sleep in that, which is not ideal either. So, and there's other definitions as well, but these are just a couple examples of how homelessness isn't always about people. I think there's the minority of people who are homeless actually do sleep rough, but it's not good enough to have people staying on people's couches or living in cars or unsafe accommodation. That's another classification, unsafe accommodation, overcrowded accommodation. So basically, the real estate industry should really step up to the plate. We're going to try that again and make some effort into doing this, because it's up to them, because they've got the money and they can do it. I know they can. If they fucking weren't so greedy and so piggish about it, they could do it. They could potentially solve homelessness in our country if they all put their brains together and did something. But no, they just want to look after themselves, not care about anyone else. If you haven't got a home, it's tough luck to you. They probably think in the back of their mind. But then they love money. They're money fucking fools. You can't expect much from imbeciles, I must say, who've got the ability to make money but not the ability to care. That's just not right. That's not on. To me, that is unacceptable to behave like that to vulnerable people. It's not fucking acceptable. Unfortunately, I'm not in the position to offer help. I'm trying to look after my own fucking budget, trying to get my YouTube channel to be prominent on the net, to make it a big hit. So many people can make money out of YouTube, I can't. I have to fucking use my the money that I can get. So I can't basically... Now this is not looking good. Keep making them look the same. But it's not easy trying to... Yeah, I've got dreams of doing good works for people, you know, helping people and shit. But until I know I'm going to get married. That's one thing that I can look forward to, is that I'm going to get married. But before I get married, I have to basically tough it out here. And yeah, I went broke a couple of days ago, trying to get my work happening. So that's how hard it can get, trying to get myself and my YouTube videos recognised. And being as an artist, I'd love to make money as an artist if I could. That would be the best way for me to work. But I have to work in a sheltered workshop because I've got disabilities. Sorry, folks, for the disappointment. After all, people with disabilities don't get much respect anyway. Too many fucking assholes in this world that just don't care, that just don't understand, so they can all go sit on this and gyrate as well. Oh, that looks quite nice. The yellow, I think, makes it look better. I'm wondering whether we're going to just cut this down the middle, and we're going to use that as our main area. And it's got Link Housing's name on it, so I'm wondering which way we're going to do this. So we're just going to cut that off. We're just going to use that as our master copy. But I just wish there could be more places like Link Housing. But basically it's not the case. But I was extremely fortunate. I got a place with them, even though it was far from ideal. But basically I just, what can I say? I'm just grateful that I had a place to live. Now I'm just trying to pick this up. I'm trying to see the edge here. We don't want the edges to be big and bordered. We're just going to quickly reposition that. Let's try and cut the edges off. Now let's see how we go. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. So we're going here. We're going to go 141.4. So we're going to make it 145 and 145. I'm thinking that should be close enough. But yeah, it's just not fair anymore the way the world has become. I really just can't tolerate this inequality and shit going down. I just don't like it. And the thing I hate is that I feel like I'm sitting on the sidelines unable to do anything but hopefully keep myself out of trouble. That's about all I can manage. I can't do anything else. It's so distressing seeing people suffer, you know, seeing people unhappy and people who are not making ends meet. I just really have such a sense of emptiness about it. Is it emptiness or is it more like rage? Rage against the status quo of rich people. I don't know. I can't do nothing. You know, I want to do stuff. If only I wasn't disabled, I would do something about this. Oh shit. Now what? Now I'm going to lose all my fucking settings because I can't change the toner now, but this looks brilliant. I can't change the toner now because I don't have any yellow toner. I have to get some, perhaps on Tuesday. So now I'm just going to kill this off. I'm going to have to kill the machine off because if I set this machine, sorry, I'm tripping over myself. I'll just pull the front door open and close. That's what I'll do. That should do the trick, and that'll give me some more time on the machine. So we're just going to open and shut. Warning is no longer in effect. Okay, and now look what happens. This is typical of what happens. This will give me some more time to do some more demos, but I have to fucking set this. It's still got the settings. Oh, that's because, I don't understand. That's really amazing. The settings are still in play. I had problems with this once before where a couple of times before the settings got lost. I hope they stay in play like this. So now it's time to just continue with it. Hopefully I can get this toner to last me for the rest of this weekend until I pick up some more on Tuesday because we've got a fucking public holiday. How typical it is for the toner to run out just before a public holiday. I really hate public holidays. I really loathe them because I can't do much when this happens and it's a public holiday. So I'm wondering where the centre of this is going to be. But I haven't gone very far without the toner running out, so I may not even be able to complete my demos. This is only my second demo for the day, and already the toner has run out, so I don't feel really happy about this. I'm not at all happy. I'm very upset. It's a Saturday and I really need to demo. I get really upset when I can't demo. I don't get really upset, but I feel unwell. I feel really bad, and because I'm broke, that's even worse. I can't just sit around the house doing shit. I have to be doing something constructive. I have to keep moving. I have to keep doing things. Otherwise, and that's what I hate about poverty. That's what I hate about people being unable to live their lives. Many people are in rent stress. If they haven't already been made homeless, they're stressing out about being homeless, and basically many of these people can't afford things like going for trips and seeing family members because they're so low on money. So, and basically, I found I had to limit what I put on my Opal card. So basically, it's not a good look in this world, but hopefully something will happen. So hopefully real estate agents will wake up to themselves and be able to think in a more creative fashion to help solve the issue of homelessness.